problem in Africa is not that people are not educated, but they are educated enough to believe what they have been taught. Not educated enough to question what they have been taught. Think. That is the problem of Africa. That is the problem.
Hi guys, this is the advisor and welcome back to the channel of upright men and women. Guys, this is one of the most horrific, brutal and heart-rending cases I have ever reported on since I started this channel nearly 3 years ago. If you have never listened to one of my videos fully, this is one that you would really want to sit down and reflect on. This is the case, we have all heard about the case of Samuel Dixon, who was shot and killed on Monday night, over there in St. Mary. Well guys, trust me, this is something that not even Hollywood could have did come up with. Because may I tell you, there are so many twists and terms and revelations in this case and where it start from and where it come from that you would never believe say all of this is real. But we're gonna go into it and there are lessons to be learned. Now, Froughty, like we call him Froughty, because that's what everybody know him as. He was shot and killed in front of his house at Balmoral Heights in Tower Isle, St. Mary. And as we know, that's one of them top communities in Jamaica. As he drove up at his gate, men just come out and just light him up, blaze him up. And the information I got was that the police picked up 86 spent shell off the ground. And it combined both 9mm, .40 and 5.56. So there were at least 3 shooters. So, first of all, who was Froughty? Who was Froughty? According to the newspaper, Froughty was a businessman. And on the face of it, he was. Because he operated 2 gas stations. He had 3 car marts, one in St. Mary, I heard it has one in Manchester and one in Kingston. And he owned 2 car parts places, one of which I hear is on Mullines Road. So he's a businessman. But trust me, notwithstanding the businesses that Froughty had, those businesses was his side hustle. Yeah, man, you can have a gas station as your side hustle? Well, Froughty did. Would you have car dealership as your side hustle? Yes, Froughty did. So then, if those were his side hustles, then what was his real business? Well, his real business was actually drug running and gun running. Froughty is one of the main persons bringing in guns into Jamaica from Haiti and also from Colombia. Yes man, Froughty was involved in the guns for drug trade. The only reason why Froughty had those companies like the gas station, car marts and auto parts place was just his way of laundering the money that he get from the drug for guns trade. Because with that amount of money, he couldn't explain it to the bank or anything unless he had a means of doing so. But that doesn't mean that these other businesses, these above board businesses weren't making a profit, They were making a profit. It's just that they weren't giving him as much money as his illicit activities. Man, this man business was so slick. I want you guys to take a look at this boat. This boat, I hear that it's often parked at a marina somewhere there on the north coast. And this boat is owned by Froughty. It is a Beechcraft 5000. And these boats goes for around 800,000 United States dollars. That can buy about 5 houses up at Beverly Hills. And him use this boat to do him thing of transporting the weed both to Colombia and Haiti and pick up guns, bring them back. So in other words, he was one of the main purveyors of violence and bloodshed in Jamaica. But he had no links to other drug runners who use them like a fishing boat and do them thing. He did his thing in a more elegant and sophisticated way. What he would do, he would have some young men from his parish in Portland, and he would let them transport the weed back and forth from Colombia to Jamaica, do the transshipment on his own. So in that sense, he was a one-man band. His only real link to them was in Haiti and Colombia, not Jamaica. And then he sold the guns through his car marts and auto parts places. So all in all, as I said, those above board businesses were just there to lend auxiliary support to his illegal activities, which of course were his cash cows. But it does not stop there. Who remember Beachy Stout? The one who is now serving, that businessman from Port Antonio, who is now serving a life sentence in prison for the killing of his a girlfriend or wife, and who I think he was married to her, yes, and who was accused of also, it is highly believed that he had also killed his first wife. So Beachy get 2 glamour girl and him kill the 2 of them when them go grind on him. Froughty's situation read the same. I'm gonna tell you about 2 ladies that he is believed to have killed. Well, one of them body can't find up to this blessed day, but she's still believed to be dead. There is this one. Her name is Melissa Creary. Melissa Creary boarded a vehicle sometime in 2017 to go to Rocky Point in Clarendon to transact some business on his behalf that he sent her down there to go do, and she has never been seen again. And that was from the 9th of August 2017. 2 days before that, I heard that they were at a gas station, one of his gas stations, and an argument occurred about what Froughty thought was a hickey on her neck, and she get vexed and sweep off everything off of the counter right by the cashier in anger. So my man realized him I get some bun, or thought he was, and 2 days later she was just went missing, never seen again till this blessed day. The second girl that he took up with was another one known. This one is Jennifer Sewell. She was visiting family members in Linstead when she was pounced upon and shot dead at a car wash owned by some family member of hers right on the bypass, Linstead bypass. This was on the 3rd of December 2022. Now, just a little aside. Why is it that these middle-aged men actually got take up young girl and thinks a young girl now go fuck pan them? Well, any woman gonna grind pan man anyway, but I'm just saying. Better you take a chance with somebody your age if you need commitment. You go take up dolly. Cause you can see a 2 dolly him take up, you know. Sometime I wonder. Guys, listen to me again. Left the dolly them. If you get a 1 frig, take your one frig and move, and better don't even touch them with a 10-foot pole to be on the safe side. Just left them alone, left Dolly. You know, nothing to get that so. If you want Dolly, Japan sell some nice plastic lifelike one, you go for one. No get for human where pretend to be Dolly. If you want a Dolly, go get a real live Dolly. Oh God, I just said live Dolly. Live Dolly no make no sense. Anyway, back to the story. There was, as I said before, there were several men, because when his boat going out to sea, is at least 5 men on the boat, sometimes 6. Now, there were 2 men who used to work on the boats with him. One named Sparkles and one named Real Man. I don't know their real names. But somehow, it seems that on 1 or 2 of the trip, somehow, Sparkles and Real Man, and probably the rest of them, did a skim off him money. How them skim it off, I don't know. But Froughty feel them with a skim him. Him and them get in an argument and them walk away from him. Somehow, my man gets so vexed that him tell them say them nah go live too long. And about 3 months after that, Froughty's words start to take effect. On the 26th of January this year, Real Man, who is believed to be around 50 years old, he was standing across from Island Grill in Ocho Riots, right on the main there, so. A man just step out of a pro box and just name shot after him, and he got shot up. He was taken to hospital, but he survived. Just 6 days later, them go after the next one. Them go after Sparkles. Somebody says his name is Delroy Banner, but I haven't confirmed that. And he was having a pre-birthday bash near his yard while he was standing outside a silver fielder. Just drive up, man come out and blaze him up. Again, he was taken to hospital and luckily he survived. Now, both of these men knew where it was coming from. They know where it had come from. Because a one man did threaten them. And them know that this man had the capacity to carry out those threats. But Froughty never done yet. There is this other businessman that he had a whole lot of dealings with. A man called Albert Lindsay. Them call him Bugsy. Now, Bugsy lived at Anchovy Land Settlement in Portland. Now, Bugsy's life of crime started from him a youth to come up until him hit the big time when him start deal with drugs and robbery and other things. But eventually him set up himself to the extent where him start running a business. But this business that he was running was actually a face card also for drug and gun trafficking. It's a business called Anna Banana, and it is situated at 7 Folly Road in Port Antonio. And this is a very popular place, both for tourists and locals. He also had a very close association with Froughty. Now, on Thursday, March 6th, just the other day, he was driving out of his house one morning for come a road come doing business, and guess what? He had seen 2 men on the other side of the road fixing a motorbike that seemed to have broken down, and them they stand up and check it. The man them all have like one of them pizza delivery box on the bike. So him not check it for nothing. And you see, as soon as him drive out and for go back, go turn and lock him gate, them just full him up a bullet right there and then. Died right in front of his gate. But him never done yet. You don't think Froughty done yet? No man, him not done yet. On the 24th of March, just what the year, this young man, Roger Deacon, he's from Portland also, and he's from a district called Reach over there. Now, Roger Deacon was a former student of Seafort High School. Grew up in the area, never really give much trouble as a school youth, but you know, him grow up and see things are going around him and him want make life just like everybody else, and he found what he thought was his a way out of him situation, and he took it. There was a time when he also left the island and spent some time in Canada. This is a picture of Roger when he just left high school and was going to Hart quite a few years. So this is the older picture because I think he's about 32 now. Now this other picture, the one on the right, is much more recent. Now Roger, like all youth who never grew up with a gold spoon in their mouth, they tried to make it and he found a way out with Froughty. Help him on him boat and that kind of way till he make him one way out. And him is believed to be one of those who did also broke Froughty foot. And buy him own a boat and I do him own a thing and Froughty begs. And what seemed to have happened is that Froughty believes say nobody not supposed to stop work with him. You must work with him physically nothing for the rest of your life. And if you try to branch out and go up on your own and make something for yourself, he might come for you. Him want everything. Once him see a strive, he might go say I rob him in some way, shape or form. He was that paranoid. Anyway, he might carry belly for Roger. Remember, you know, Roger, I don't know, good boy. However, what him do now, Roger, one of his boat engines were giving some trouble and him bring it come at Kingston to a shop that where they deal with boat engines. A man just drive up on him about around 5 p.m. right there and then and just yam him food just like that. So, let me tell you now, there were so many people who wanted to see Froughty dead. Therefore, first of all, the parents and family members of him two former Dolly girlfriend them. Then there is Sparkles, and there is Real Man, and then there is Delroy Banner, and now Roger Deacon. So that case I go hard to solve unless you did catch the man them in the act. Or unless you'd have the camera, the people who come for him and have it on camera. Anyway, just hours after him, the man them carry out him last killing upon Roger Deacon. Him meet for him end. Man just drive down upon him clat and start name up shot upon him as him approach him gate. Couldn't even draw him license gun. And also, them never just come for just kill him. Them come for take revenge. Which means with the amount of bullet where him get. Here's the all when him drop on the ground. Them come over him and shoot him same way. In other words, the people who killed him were personal. This was personal. Because there were over 40 bullet holes in the man. Maybe some of these bullet holes account 2 or 3 times. They are him get it back, front, side, top, bottom, way, all over. And we cannot count the amount that he got in his head. Because a closed casket business. The lesson from this is one, not because you see some man own this and that means him own a legit business or two, for example, means that him is a law-abiding citizen. 2, you can't just go around and kill people as you have a likes and don't remember say you yourself no bulletproof. Left Dolly alone. I don't just mean middle-aged and older men. Me mean every man upon earth fi left Dolly alone. And you women, if you are a decent woman, you not even fi keep company with Dolly. Who all of them are thief? Show me one Dolly who is not a thief. I'll wait. Anyway, that's the story for you guys this morning. Like, share, leave a comment below, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.